Right, what's up, worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel, Jimmy Flippin' Deals. Thank you so much for joining me. Back at it again, man. Car is filling up again, and that is okay. Like, that is what I do, whether I like it or not. Until I get a box truck, I am in here with all this madness, and that's not the way I prefer it, but I do prefer what this brings, right? So super cool on that. Have done very well. Was able to pick up I forget 83 units. No, that was the other day. This sports stuff. Anyway, 30 something units. It just keeps coming, guys. But I definitely got to empty the car out again. You know, sales are starting to pick up again, which is nice. Not that they really dropped. They did drop. They took a huge drop, but not like a forever drop like last year. You know, they stayed going longer. They're picking up quicker, and I know this is just a snapshot coming into March, but so far this is so much better than last year, and I know that it's because of the size of the store, the quality of the merchandise. Oh my goodness, things just keep tumbling down, and I'm super stoked about that. I do still have quite a bit from last year. Some of it will possibly never sell, and some things sell slowly, and some things take forever, but then still pull a really decent profit. You know, I understand with this business, and for those that aren't resellers, that you also have to trade work for money on this deal. So ROI is a little convoluted, but when you can take something from the store, do a few minutes worth of work getting it onto the computer, put it in a tote, let it sit there for a year, and make 70-80% return for taking that item and sticking it in a box or sticking it in a bag. You know, and the more I do this, the faster I get at both of those things. It's really inspiring to keep it going. I am off to another store today. Not a lot of room. I do have tomorrow off. Let's see. I did wake up to orders this morning. I did have an issue with the impulse sealer. Ended up burning an item. Luckily, I had multiple items, so now because of that, I'm putting a extra measure in place where I'm going to have a protective guard that goes on the burn side of the poly bag, and then once I seal it, then I'll pull. After I get done sealing it, then I'll pull the protective guard out. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, you know, maybe even a folded piece of cardboard. That way it can just slip right out like a sleeve or something, or sheath or whatever. I don't know. You fill in the blank. So, no, super excited about that. Looks like they got skateboards on sale. Anybody skate nowadays? Anybody use Walmart skateboards? Don't think so. I know back in my day, Walmart skateboards were not it. But $40 skateboards look like $9. So might be worth a look. Over 18 inches makes it difficult to ship, but not difficult, but you know, P.O. boxes that can eat into it. I don't know, worth a look. Let me see, I do have news. I do have news for you. Okay, window up, top up. Let me see. Oh yeah, the global shipping, the one and only that I've been talking about for the better part of a couple weeks. The one that I put the dimensions as a foot shorter than what it actually was. The one that I put as 2 pounds less than it actually was. And they calculated shipping all the way from here to Switzerland. I just knew that they were going to send me a deal that says, hey, you owe us more money. Like, and really, in all honesty, I had $13 into it. I sold it for $39 plus shipping, and I expected, once I looked at the shipping fees, that it was going to cost another $30 roughly to make the transaction happen, over and above what had been negotiated. You know, I took what it was, or what it said it was, and what it was actually, and I compared those two, and I came up with about $30 for most countries in the world. And I didn't know it was going to Switzerland. I wouldn't imagine that Switzerland is any different. However, it made it there. I got a review. They were happy. Didn't get the done, right? Hey, your product made it. You don't need to do anything else. This is a courtesy. You know, this is a normal, as y'all know, the ones that sell globally. It's a normal letter, email that you get from the Global Shipping Program to conclude your business during that transaction. I did not get that, and I said, you know, here it comes, here it comes. But today, it said, you are done. There's nothing left to do. The transaction is finished, and no extra charges. No word of any extra charges. So somehow, I skated by that and did make profit on the deal. Not a whole lot. We ain't getting rich off this deal, off any one sale, but slowly, steadily, we are building this business. And by we, I mean you, me, and me, myself, and I. So, but no, super cool. I thought that one was going to eat me, but apparently I ended up on top. Let me see what else. I did get several $100s into the store yesterday, and it begged the question for me, and this is not a topic, this is not anything else, but it begged the question for me, how much money do I have to list every day to prospectively, to hopefully, that's a better word, to hopefully sell as much as I list every day? How much would that have to be able to maintain $1 million a year business? How much would I have to list every day to eventually sell as much as I list every day in order to make $1 million? And that is roughly 2,300 and change, 2,380 something per day. That's how much I have to list per day in order to be able to sell on eBay $1 million a year. That puts, when I think I've done $200 or $300 or $400 worth of work in a day, I mean, yeah, that's $80,000 a year. It is, you know, and there are some days where I put in $1,500, $2,000, but it's not every day that I do that. So I have to up my game in order to get there. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm not expecting to do it overnight, but that's the goal. Like, I do believe I'll hit six figures this year fairly easily. Not necessarily on average or up to average in January, February, March, not necessarily, but if last year was any indication of this year, the last, Q3, Q4, phenomenal makeup game, right? Phenomenal. So even, you know, what I don't make in the first 6 months, I would make in the last 6 months. And that is, in essence, in all honesty, that's not any different than any brick and mortar retailer. You know, the reason I thought Black Friday was just something that was set around Christmas to signify the day after Thanksgiving. Don't know why it is, but Black Friday. But in all honesty, from my understanding now, that is the day, as I'm sure most of y'all already know, that in a year, in a solid fiscal year, that is the point where most businesses should break even, most retail, and then the rest of the year, they make their money. It's not unusual to see some slow months, but things are picking up. Got like I said, I had orders I was able to do this morning and get out with this morning's mail. In addition to that, I have at the moment at least 4 transactions that I need to complete once I get to the house. No major money, but consistently making deals. I hope y'all are doing all right. please leave some comments in the comment section. Do all of that famous, wonderful, whimsical, whatever adjective you want to use, YouTube stuff. Other than that, guys, that is about it for the day. So if y'all have any questions, maybe we can do a Q&A kind of deal. Y'all let me know things that y'all want to see. If y'all want to see returns on a regular basis, do we want to open up returns, that kind of deal, that might be fun. So let me know, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.